everyone, welcome back to the channel. We are here at Irish Nationals with Gerard Quinn, who finished 6th after Swiss and unfortunately went out in top 16. We're going to go over his matchups and his deck profile here. So Gerard, do you want to take it away?
Yeah, so 8 rounds of Swiss. I went 7-1. I played 2 Malice, 2 Mitsu, 2 Memento, 1 Crystron and 1 Blue Eyes. Came out really well. I think my deck just, I don't know, I was just drawing absolutely crazy every game. I unfortunately lost the top 16 match to a person I just beat in round 8, so he got his revenge that way, but
sad.
Anyway, it's fine, we'll move on to the next one. So I'll just go straight through the deck profile. So I played Mitsurugi Ryzeal today, and just standard ratios of Ryzeals. Don't even need to talk about them.
Well, the star is not typical in builds at the minute, as well as the cross. So
so definitely. Obviously, Cormac Adams played with his kind of Yukonatsu pre-prep over the kind of star and cross, but I felt like people weren't really respecting ice, just going into star and then stopping things like drill, etc., and just being able to basically do whatever you want. If I have a hand trap, it's too late to use it at that point, so just crazy. So I wouldn't change that. I love this over pre-prep, to be honest. I can see why you want multiple rituals, but it never really mattered for me. I was always able to cycle it with Kazanji or something and get it back.
Leaking the goo before we get there.
Yeah, through something like summon Dagara, summon it back, etc. So yeah, so just 3 Tachyon, 1 Bonfire. Again, replacing pre-prep in the Cormac Adams list, but I don't know, Tachyon just increases the consistency, and I just find it really good. I was able to, put back Saji back when you have Habakiri in hand, and that was just insane because otherwise, your hand's a wee bit awkward. So I felt like I wouldn't change that either. Mitsurugi cards, I played 3 Habakiri, 1 Amino, 1 Ritual, 3 Prayers, and then 3 of the small guys. Again, standard for the list that I was playing, but obviously people are changing to multiple ritual spells, Futsu, etc. But obviously with Tachyon, etc., I don't think I needed it.
You didn't feel the need for Mitsurugi Mirror or multiple of the main deck guys, the small guys or anything?
No, there's definitely a world where you play 2 ritual, but I didn't really see. I used to play that, but I don't know, sometimes you just draw it, it's a brick, so I was just, for a clean, consistent ratio, I felt like this is the right amount. So, on the non-engine, I played 3 Ash, 3 Drill, every deck plays these, played 3 Fuelos, same again. I played 2 Pirellia. I didn't want to play 3 in the main because I was just afraid of, going first and always drawing too many Charmies and not enough ways to play, so 2 felt okay. I played 1 on the side, which I'll come to, but 2 was definitely fine. I played the MVP, the single ghost spell.
Yep.
And this shouldn't have came up as much as it did, but it just won me so many games, like Belling, Called by the Grave, etc. I think that happened twice. So
it's disgusting.
Yeah, and then obviously against Malice, I think I've seen it a few times after drawing it with the Charmies, so I felt pretty good that way. And then also won Nibiru as well. Nib, I was expected maybe to catch more people off guard if I switched to the anti-cross list, so I wanted to definitely play it, and I was thinking people would also be playing it, so I wanted to be able to cross it out, but also if people don't respect it, it wins the game on the spot. And against Memento, both games 1 and 2, he went for the OTK line, and this just bailed me out, so I was lucky to have it at both games, but anyway.
You don't play it, you can't draw it?
Yeah, exactly. I just played 2 Imperm. Imperm just feels a lot weaker this format. I just felt like this range was just a lot better. In general, I never cited any out. I always kept it at 2, and it was fine. It made a difference sometimes, but it had to be backed up with something else. And then just the God 3. I don't know what to say about these. Multiple games.
Broken cards.
Yeah, multiple games I've had cross out talents or call by talents, and just wins the game on the spot. For the X deck, I played 1 Dynamundo. Didn't make it all weekend. I think it has to be there though for things like Baguzga, etc., or some weird board states. People don't expect it. It could like Typhon, etc. So yeah, it's pretty good. Tornado Dragon, I think I made it a few times against Blue Eyes, but otherwise it didn't really come up. But obviously, as seen on the Irish National Final, maybe Tornado Dragon over X-Ton maybe would have found that deck knocked out a bit faster. So I think you can't. Tornado Dragon is just crazy. I really like it. Masquerade for the Tachyon, Castel. Castel is absolutely insane. You can't not play Castel in my opinion. gets rid of Typhon, etc., and that won me a game purse through the Christian player who was in top 16 as well. The Gares, it's in for drawing cards, doubling attack, battle damage, etc. And I used all three effects over the course of the weekend. Exton Knight, I think I made it once and it won me the game. It just cleared the whole entire field, and yeah, the guy that didn't anticipate just 2 4s wiping his whole entire board. One Twins, I would love to play 2, but I just find the extra just so tight. It didn't come up that I needed to, so it's fine at 1 for now in this list. 1 King of Fur Limps, 2 Deer Drive, 1 Detonator, Daigusto, which is really nice with that combo where you can, draw potentially 5 times in 1 turn with cross, double Daigusto, etc. And then I played Dragluxion and also Titanic Galaxy. I think a lot of people expect you just maybe just play this, and this is impermed Ash over and over again, and then I just made this over it, and they're like, oh, like it's you can get caught if you don't have the Galaxy, so I felt like I had to play it, and then obviously the one aggregator. And then for the side deck, a lot of people obviously were going for like the kind of solemn kind of side deck, and I just felt like just wasn't strong enough. I wanted something that was lingering, so I guess us as a team all decided to go with the Thrust side deck. So I played 3 Thrust, 1 Sanctum, 1 D-Barrier, and this was enough to cover all the matchups I played at least. I never felt like I wanted another target, and if I ever resolved Thrust going first, I felt like it just won the game from that point. And then I just played the 1 Mitsurugi Trap on the side, 2 Meows and 1 Perulia. Didn't really want to play 3 Meows, but I wanted to play the extra Perulia because I felt like there'd be more Mitsu, but it turns out in this tournament I think Malice was the dominating force, so maybe 3 Meows could have been the call. But it worked out for me. I didn't see Meows in the game against Malice in my final round, but over the course of the tournament I did see it a lot, especially against my round 3 opponent, in which I had double Meows and just couldn't do anything. Of course, the 3 Lancia, nothing to say about that, and the 2 Lightning Storm and 1 Harvey's Valley Duster. If you draw these cards and the person just sets Solemns, you just win the game, especially if they're on strikes and warnings. The same Malice player, I activated Lightning Storm and their back row was 3 strike, so it's pretty bad for them, but pretty good for me. So yeah, that's everything in my deck profile. And yeah, so just like a shout out to the whole team, everyone who came out this weekend. We've been testing so much with everyone at Reboot Gaming in Belfast, and just trying to really optimize everything we're doing and understand every card, and I feel like finally the prep really paid off. And obviously Card Cartel, best team in Northern Ireland's no doubt in my mind. Yeah, that's everything.
Right. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for some more Nats top 32 profiles coming soon.